All right, sprint car action at Richmond. And you might think that a bigger track with these would be easier, but I'm finding this so much harder. Same thing goes for pave midgets in real life. If you go watch them, like, there's an in-car camera of them at Iowa, and like they're constantly trying to die on the straightaways. Um, Kevin Swindell said that the pave midgets are one of the hardest cars to race on larger tracks, and also that sprint cars are as well. So there is going to be people wrecking on the straightaways, probably more than in the corners, if we have any wrecks. We've got 21 cars, 40 laps, and I hope that it turns out to be a good race. We had some crazy action last week, and yeah, you never know what you're going to get out of the back of the pack.
One to go. Next time
So,
by.
I have a race-winning setup in it, and I have murdered that race-winning setup, probably. I did a bunch of changes to it, and just to get me comfortable, we'll see if changing the setup to suit me was better than changing me to suit the setup. You never know. Might hit on something random, clicking on things that I don't know what they actually do, but this, you're going to see a lot of swirling, squiggling, and whatever else as we get up to speed. It is a difficult one. The people that can just step on it and go pull away, no idea. No idea how they're doing that. If I stomp on the gas at all, I'm dying. So easing in, don't even get to 100% throttle. If you do, you're just spinning up the tires, and we are under caution.
Pit road is closed right now.
Looks like maybe 13 people are alive.
7 car, pasta, 4 car.
I don't know if the whole field died behind us. I didn't even see anything in the mirror, but wow. Doesn't look like there's a lot of cars behind us now. We go from 10th, 11th, and then 17th and 18th. I think we have 14 cars left in this one. Looking at pit road. Just wait till they start showing up on F3. Look at all these guys. That was a big one. Okay, nearly half the field was eliminated. Yeah. We've got 13 cars left in this, it looks like. That one, we're going to have to go back and watch that one at the end of the race. Response to the ads that I had talked about, overwhelmingly positive. Thanks for everyone chiming in, showing support. I guess I didn't factor in that not everyone is going to see ads when they're placed midway through. I don't know how YouTube determines it, but if you are seeing them, cool. If you're not, it's just kind of how it's designed. So I'm probably not going to double my revenue, but anything going up will help out. I've already, actually, with the stimulus and taxes, and then a couple of good months, I've already got one credit card paid off, so 2 more to go, and then maybe I can start thinking about upgrading some equipment. Probably going to stick with one monitor. I've been doing one monitor for years, and 3 monitors just adds more to the load on the computer.
Pit road is closed right now.
And VR is terrible to watch on YouTube, at least for me, because when you're using VR, which I have on iRacing when I use my brother's, it is freaking amazing. Like, if you've never tried VR, good VR, like, I thought it was going to be, okay, I can look around at a 2D thing. Everything's 3D. You feel like your brain makes you think you're moving. I would love to do that, but first off, PC load's just ridiculous, so I'd have to turn graphics down. Second, it's terrible for YouTube. It's just not enjoyable to watch because what the person's looking at in VR is hard to determine, and so their head might be turning, and what the viewer's looking at is harder to focus on, where a fixed screen like this, much easier, much better to watch. I would be a better racer in VR. I will say that. I know that for a fact because I instantly felt more in control of the car when I tried it out. But then with my neck issues and everything else, and having a VR headset on for 3 hours, you know, it's not something I want to do. So we'll upgrade steering wheel and pedals, but still a long ways to go before we get to that point of spending money on equipment, because the next step up is a large step up from the G29, and I would have a very hard time paying the prices that they want for some of that equipment. But when the channel can pay for it, then yeah, then I'll think about it. So it takes me a couple of laps, then the car starts to come in.
20.039.
I've got a little longer gear, just to maybe allow me to move up higher. I've also got a little less stagger, which could end up hurting me. But there was this weird thing I was fighting on the straightaways where it was kind of like yawing back and forth because of the difference in the stagger on the front end and the rear end. And I wanted to get that out of it. So we're doing laps right now. We'll try to go forward. I mean, well, I'm going to finish in the top half no matter what. Need to find a little bit more speed though.
20.681.
Corner entry right now is hurting me. And corner exit. That was a little tight. Might have misjudged. I don't know what's going on. It did not feel at all like this in practice. So it is getting extremely tight on exit. Whoop, there we go. Got on the throttle too hard. Car has completely changed on me. I practiced and it felt one way, and now I'm feeling absolutely terrible. I'm just way too tight out of the corner.
20.328.
Let's try to... I don't know what I can do to save this. I've pretty much screwed myself. Oh, you know what? I know one issue. My right side tire pressures.
20.367 inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Car inside.
Well, I'm going to finish last. Yeah, I took a good set and ruined it.
20.706. Still there at the bottom.
We almost almost got killed. I trust him, though. I don't know how much the... Oh my god. That push was terrible. I don't know how much the surface model is working with the old tire model, because that's what's on this. So I don't think we have any extra grip up here. And I definitely do not have speed or turn in the car.
Still inside. Clear inside.
I have broke a set.
Clear inside.
This setup has been broken. Never change a setup to make it easier.
20.587.
Don't get on the gas like an idiot. Oh boy. I tried to use more throttle to maybe get the rear end to kick out on me. That didn't work. This thing is just so damn tight.
20.478.
See if I can heat up the right rear to help me a little. But then I think we're just going to be fighting tight loose.
20.407.
Haven't been dragging the brake on entry. I don't know. I screwed this thing up bad.
20.532.
It is so tight.
Still there. Still there at the bottom.
Apparently I needed to struggle down the straightaways to be able to turn. But I didn't have this issue at all when I practiced my changes, so
Inside.
didn't practice long enough
Still
or
there at the
something.
bottom. Still there. Clear
I will
inside.
also say that I spent 10 hours in a car today driving across the state, so I'm gonna blame some of this on my eyes just being completely dead. But yeah, don't change a good setup,
Clear outside.
especially when you have no idea what you're doing. Poor Jim, he's just stuck behind me, losing all of his track position. Okay, got a little lower. I will probably eat the yellow line and die, but is it coming in? Is it doing things now? Already past halfway. Don't have a whole lot of laps, so I'm gonna have to hope I can get maybe 7th. It's coming back to me now. I don't know why. Maybe I was just over driving the corner. Whoop, too much throttle. Like I said, straightaway's the hardest part.
20.537.
Too hard, too high. Get it to turn. Get on the gas. Oh, it's not turning again. I missed the bottom. And now it's turning too much, and now I am almost dying on a straightaway. Jim's just stuck behind me. I apologize. Hope he doesn't lose any more positions because of me. Looks like we got enough room. I also hope he doesn't pass me, but... Did what I figured it would, but... It's okay. Lap 28. I'm very glad that half the field died, otherwise I might be in like 16th. We almost hit the wall.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside, car inside, 20.922.
Let's see if we find something up here.
Clear.
Nope. I am struggling down the backstretch. Like, you do not know how freaking hard it is right now to drive down the straights.
Got 10 laps to go.
Yep. I'm tight again.
20.824. Car inside. Clear inside.
I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. We're just going to try to go slower, and maybe that will help us.
21.053.
I switched to last lap. If you didn't see that, that's why we're major green bar. Well, nearly dead last.
685.
Less throttle I'm using, though, seems to be better. I can string together like one lap. Scared him up, but he is not tight off the corner.
Car outside, 20.657. Keep
Am I just using too much throttle on straightaway?
Clear.
Is that what my problem was?
Still there, hold your line. Clear high. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. 20.712. You got 5 laps to go. Clear high.
Maybe that was my issue. Just being way too aggressive on the throttle on the straightaway. And completely missing turns, but
20.554.
ooh, Jim got a little tight there. Up, I'm getting a little aggressive on throttle again. At least everyone I'm around I trust.
20.684.
Just putting the left sides on the yellow line. Oh, Jim got on the throttle pretty hard. That's gonna cost him. Can I control my throttle and gain on him?
20.661.
Try to get back to that 8th place.
White flag this time. .717.
Oh, Jim's almost in the wall. Is he gonna push up here? No way I can get under him. Alright, well, 9th place. Not a good run, but a good race. Only one caution. Unfortunately, I got stupid tight.
Great job. You did really well.
And that was not good. Should have trusted the set, but I felt like I couldn't drive on the straightaways, and then I ended up still not being able to drive on the straightaways. Ryan gets the win. Let's go look at lap 1. Take a look at around this area. What? Okay, someone's blinking. That's not gonna help things. Let me find a nice chair in the stands. Okay. At group, zoom, and take all this off. All right, let's take a look at this. And there it is. Oh no. You know who just ran into that wreck, right? Who did I say always finds a wreck? Probably had nowhere to go. Oh yeah, nowhere to go. No way you can stop, no way you can... Oh, Rich. I'm sorry, man. Every time I show up, you are in one. So, 14. He goes in, he gets a wobble, he gets another wobble, and he's tight, and then... Alright, so he gets tight, and then it snaps on him. So he's going towards the wall, he's got a lot of wheel in it, then it snaps and he tries to correct it, which you really cannot do in this car. And that puts him in the wall, and then there's nothing anyone can do. 15 gets into the back of him. 16 has nowhere to go because everything just instantly stops. You can't just turn this car left like it's a stock car. Rich gets into it. The 10 hits the brakes, which, of course, you instantly lock up and spin. He gets hit because the 19... 19 gets on the brakes. There is no good way to miss this. And, there we go. Let's get a nice little view of everything coming at us. Just watch this wreck unfold. And static. That was half the field. All right, well, let me throw up the race for when it got back going. And put it on me. Go to lap 30 and go to camera 3. I'm going to throw this up while I go find the results. And you guys can watch me be very, very bad. I'm disappointed in myself with that run. But I started the tire pressures out way too high as well, so that didn't help. And just was way too cautious on the setup. Alright, so we've got a lost 3i rating, gain safety rating, and good race. Let's see. Dan only led 8 laps, so Ryan got past him early and ended up winning it by 2 seconds. So Ryan checked out. These are tough to win in anything, at any track. So anyone who gets a win in them, good job. Anyone who drops like a rock like me, I guess at least I didn't wreck. But had we had a few of these, I know Rich probably would have beat me as bad as I was falling off. Chris probably would have. I think I was headed even farther back than what I got. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Nice quick race at least. So thanks for watching.